All right, I want to do a quick PSA video on the Etsy title change debacle. Quick, short, and sweet version. Spoiler alert, don't change your titles without watching this video first, right? Because it's messing a lot of people's listings up, traffic, shops, all the things that you absolutely don't want. So you're probably like, well, why the heck would Etsy recommend changing the titles then if it's going to tank my listings, tank my shop? Well, what they don't realize or didn't realize or just didn't communicate effectively is that with as part of the algorithm and as part of the way that SEO works when it comes to Etsy is your listings, once they are launched, compile a bunch of data. They compile a bunch of interactions from customers, whether the customers click into the listings, whether the customers buy the listings, what kind of customers are looking at those listings. So all that stuff is compiled, and it helps play into one of the variables that helps rank those listings, that helps show the listings. There's a bunch of other variables at play, including, as well as the keywords that you're using in your listings, the pictures, reviews, all the things, lots of variables, right? Well, when you change something, especially with your title, all those main keywords on a listing that's performing well, it's completely resetting the listing. It's causing the algorithm to reanalyze that listing and figure out who to send, what audience to send that listing to, what traffic to send that to. And what that usually does with a good performing listing is it tanks it because it's already performing the best that it's going to perform. And this is the reason that people get greedy and they change their stuff and it performs worse because it's already performing well. Don't mess with it. Don't touch it. So a lot of people are going in and assuming because these new guidelines are out and new recommendations are out that it's going to help all their stuff, and it's not. It's doing the absolute opposite. So what you have to keep in mind is for your listings that are performing decent or well, don't mess with them. Don't touch them. Now, for new listings, if you have new stuff or underperforming listings, sure, you can try this new tactic. You can try these new strategies. And Etsy is basing this information on prior data. Basically, customers are buying more listings that have shorter titles. Customers that have been polled prefer shorter titles just because it's less confusing. It looks less spammy, right? There's not a bunch of extra words, so it's a little bit clearer. But the flip side of that is all those extra keywords in there do help you find more audiences, more traffic sometimes. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. So I would say for new stuff, go ahead and maybe shorten your titles a little bit. Make sure you have the best keywords in there, the most specific keywords in there. But for stuff that's performing decent, or especially your best sellers, absolutely don't